This weekend, I'm in Minneapolis trying to experience as much of the city as possible. I have between 5 p.m. on Friday and 9 p.m. Sunday night to pack in a full itinerary with a budget of just $200. Even though this is my hometown, I still have to abide by the same rules as other weekends, meaning I can only use what options a tourist may have in the city. This also means that I will be couch surfing somewhere again, and after I drop my car off, I'll have no access to it for the remainder of the weekend. So with that, I took the light rail one stop south to meet a few of my friends, including Colin, where I'll start the weekend. The Mall of America. Can you juggle batons?
You mean clubs?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, get out! Another sack.
You can have more.
It's a sack.
After playing around in Legoland for a bit and trying our hand at one of America's largest mirror mazes, we went up to the top floor to grab some food at Dick's Last Resort. Known for their intentionally disrespectful waiters and waitresses, ours stole the camera for a bit before getting fed up and bringing it back.
I don't want this anymore!
Next up was Nickelodeon Universe, still affectionately referred to as Camp Snoopy by many Minnesotans. It's an entire amusement park located in the heart of the mall. After a good 4 hours at the mall, Dan, Julie, and I hopped on the light rail and headed north to the Chatterbox Pub for some drinks and games. With free Nintendo and PlayStation games, along with a bunch of arcade games for just a quarter, it's a nice place to chill and grab a drink, and even try some of their amazing sweet potato fries.
There we go.
Oh, these kids.
Ryan, who is my couchsurfing host, met us out for a few drinks and called a cab for us at the end of the night. Saturday wasn't exactly the weather I was hoping for, but I wasn't going to let that stop me. I poured myself part of this balanced breakfast and was on my way to Bike Lake, Calhoun. My girlfriend Dana was nice enough to join me despite the rain. It was still a pretty trip regardless of the weather, but I'll have to make it back there again when it's sunny. After the bike ride, we went over to nearby Sebastian Joe's for some ice cream. With flavors that are constantly changing, there's always something new and local to try, like the Surly Bender.
Kind of cold out here.
We're eating ice cream. After drying off a bit, I made my way downtown to take a walk to the Skyway with Colin. Super convenient, especially in the winter. It's filled with restaurants and shops that can fit any personality.
This is why you really came here.
Connected to the Skyway was my lunch stop, Hell's Kitchen.
I'm 36 now.
With a menu boasting many local favorites and specializing in breakfast foods, it was hard for me to make a choice. In the end, I went with the ham and pear sandwich, delicious when coupled with french fries and the ketchup that the restaurant makes itself. From there, we enjoyed a walk down to the Minneapolis Institute of Arts. I'm not a big art guy, but being the #1 thing on TripAdvisor, I couldn't leave it out. If more modern art is up your alley, the Walker Art Center near downtown would be a great alternative. Earlier, I had skipped the Foshay Tower, but now that it wasn't raining, I decided to give the observation deck a shot. After getting to see some great views, I walked down through Loring Park. It's a great lunch spot on the edge of downtown, and it's full of people relaxing, exercising, and feeding animals. Just on the other side of Loring Park, you'll find the Sculpture Gardens, Greenhouse, and Walker Art Center.
This is art. That's art. People watching is better than the spoon itself.
It's funny watching like every single like subsequent group of people come and do the exact same stuff.
Well, this kid's trying to eat it, I think.
Makes sense.
Bryant Lake Bowl is an eclectic mix of restaurant, bar, bowling alley, theater, and local feel that serves the uptown area in Minneapolis. With everything conveniently located under one roof, it makes for a great all-in-one date night as well. In the back of the establishment is a small theater showcasing various local talents. We caught a show that is also a drinking game. It was a live read of Jurassic Park where the actors drank more and more as the show went on. It was about midnight after the performance as we strolled through Uptown taking in the nightlife. Along the way, we also met a few interesting people.
No, wait. There you go. Hey. I'll see you clean up well. You clean up well.
Sunday morning gave me a much brighter start. I woke up early and made my way over to Al's Breakfast near the University of Minnesota campus. With only about 15 seats, if you don't get here early, you may find yourself waiting in a line that extends out the door. However, that may be worth it if you decide to try one of their bacon waffles. After getting in a good breakfast, I was excited to get some great views of Minneapolis from the Stone Arch, 3rd Street, and Washington bridges.
And they were just like,
Not nearly as busy as it is during the week, I took a stroll down Nicollet Mall, which is regularly filled with food trucks, farmers markets, an array of shops, and a few well-known landmarks.
You're gonna make it after all.
So after all of that, I met up with my friend Charlie at Target Field to see the Twins play the Astros.
let's chill here for a little bit.
Target Field, as one of the newest MLB parks, is a great place to walk around, try the foods, and enjoy the views. It's a fantastic way to spend a Sunday even if your favorite team isn't having a great year. After the game, I made my way over to one of my favorite places in Minnesota, Minnehaha Falls. Normally swarming with people and dogs in the summertime, it's got great hiking trails and spectacular views. Also a hotspot for fish, you're bound to see a few trying to swim upstream. My second to last stop was Matt's Bar, one of 2 restaurants claiming to have invented the Juicy Lucy. Charlie, Dana, and I are going to try them both tonight. Just a couple of miles down the road is the competitor, the 5A Club. It's significantly less busy since we are after the dinner rush. So we get our second round of hamburgers and let the taste test begin. After we had our fill of Juicy Lucy's, the 3 of us left it to a vote to see who the winner was.
Yellow is Matt's. Pink is 5'8". Alright, put them in.
And with that, my weekend in Minneapolis was over. I saw over 20 different attractions, themes, and events in 2.5 days for just under $160. For a breakdown of how I spent my money, additional details on any location I visited, or to see our decision and reasoning on who had the better burger, see the write-up attached to this video.